y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Robin. Welcome to the middle of life in progress. I didn't start this vlog right now when I was thinking, man, I really want to hang out and vlog. I wasn't going to do it, so I'm going to do it right now, but I'm not going to stay in this car very long because it's hot and I turned off the air so that I could talk with you guys. But I just missed you guys so much, and I haven't vlogged in a long time, and I thought, well, why not? It's my birthday week. I'm doing a lot of nothing. Ooh, not the braids, just doing whatever it wants to do. Anyway, I'm about to go meet up with my friend to have lunch, hang out, chit and chat, and then go back home. And I'm gonna bring you guys along with me to hang out. Might do some reading, might not, I don't know. I just want to hang out with you guys. I miss you guys. So hi, welcome to the vlog. I was with my friend and I was like, hey, do you want to go to this local like fabric place? And she was like, yeah, because it's like on our list of side quest adventures. We made a list anyway. So we went and I got this material. Can you see it? Can you see it? And this is like for a possible shirt dress, because you know, gotta be at work, so gotta wear things. And then I also got this one, which is what, like more flowier, but it's like a chambray kind of, also for a shirt dress. But these two things cost me $100 million. And so I was like, this is cute. Love shopping local, but this is only a once in a lifetime. Maybe not once in a lifetime, but like once in a while type of thing. Oh dang, I unfolded it and it was like really pretty folded. Anyway, but while I was touching things, I saw things and I said, oh, well, I'm here, I might as well buy it. This is just a polyester lining. This is nothing. But this, I was like, oh, it would make like a really cute shirt, maybe a dress. Unclear. I think I got too many yards of everything. Then I got this like plaid gingham, not quite pattern. So there's like this two-piece, like a shirt and a skirt. And I was like, oh, I could make this, but I gotta make it now because we're already in the middle of summer. And then I saw this cute polka dot pink and I was like, oh, I'll make pajamas out of this. So there are concepts of ideas, a lot of fabric. And then I have some sheets that I got from the thrift store so that I could like practice making clothing. And so I still have those. Have I made any clothing yet? Ask me. The answer is no. one of the best birthdays ever. Shout out to my bestie, Ice, who just really did it up. Like she really did her big one with this. Actually, no. The surprise party she did for me a couple years ago. Last year? I don't know. What is time? But that was also a good one. But this one was so good. It had so much fun. We went to the George Peabody Library, then a coffee shop, a bookstore where books were purchased. And then, of course, we had to eat. I knew that there was going to be food involved, okay? My bestie was not going to have me out here hungry. Let's talk about some of the things that I got from the bookstore, shall we? So, went to Charm City. Got these goodies in my hands. She got me a book, and then I got myself some books, because of course. Now, do I know what all of these things are about? No. Did I read some of them? The backs of the books? Yes. But do I remember? No. And that's nobody's business except my memories. No. So let's talk about it. So first I got Lilith by Nikki Mamery. And this is about Lilith, who is allegedly, could be maybe, the Adam's first like spouse, wife, partner before Eve. And she got kicked out because Adam wasn't having it. She wanted equality between the two. And Adam's like, you know what? Actually, I need somebody who's a little bit more subservient and submissive. And so equality, not us. And so Lilith gets kicked out. She gets tossed to the curb, and she wants justice for what's been done to her. And so she's going to get it. So I said, it got me this one. And so I'm excited because we love to demonize a woman, and just because she wants, I don't know, equality. And then I got myself some things. I promise you, when I went in, I said, oh, I'm just gonna get a few things. Actually, what I was gonna get is Julie Chan is Dead. This is something that I've been wanting to read, and I actually wanna read this with Chanel because I think that we would have a good time. But this was all I was gonna pick up. Then I went to the register and there were some other books, and so I got these as well. So this is about Julie and her identical twin Chloe, who were separated at birth, I think, but like Julie is like super quiet and Chloe is this influencer. Then Chloe ends up dead somehow. Don't know how, that's not my business. And Julie decides to become Chloe? I don't know. Excited. Another book that I picked up was The Black Fantastic. So it's 20 Black Afrofuturist authors that have written some short stories. And some of the names were Victor LaValle, P. Jelly Clark, who else was on here? Tochi Onyebuchi, Justina Ireland, N.K. Jemisin wrote something. And so I'm excited to read this. Some of these people I've not heard of. And then some of them I have, and some of them I've read from. So I'm excited to read some short stories. And I don't often read short story collections, but when I do, I enjoy them. So I don't know why I don't do it more. And then while I was standing at the cash register getting books, I saw some more books. And so then I saw this one, and it's The Lady's Road Guide to Utter Ruin. And I was intrigued by the title. And then I was like, what the hell is this Victorian era wonderfulness? And it's like two twin sisters, or two sisters who are twins. What am I saying? Anyway, they're twin sisters, and they're like in their 40s. So I was like already intrigued. But people think that they're old maids, but they're not old maids because they protect women and children in their society. And then they come across this dude who's an escaped convict. I don't really know how all this plays into things, but like there's a mysteries, something's set afoot. We need to understand things. I'm gonna read it. I wonder if this is part of a series. I should have looked. Oh, it says an ill-mannered lady's novel. I should have looked to see if this was like the first of something or like in the middle of something. It's too late now. because I might just read it regardless. Maybe I'll find out if this is the first. I feel like Ray would be upset if I just jumped into the middle of a series without reading the first one first. Apparently Blair would too. And then the last thing that I picked up was this book called Voyage of the Damned. All of these books that I had picked up, I had not heard of, except for Julie Chan is Dead, but I had not heard of prior to being in the bookstore. And so that was a fun time getting to look and peruse and just look at books and choose them based on what I wanted. I didn't even look at any reviews on these books, so they could suck, they could not. I don't know. We'll find out. The back of it just says 12 magical blessings, 12 days at sea, one chance to stop a killer and save the world. It sounds like a good time. It sounds like a good time. The front says there will be murder. Oh, it also says there will be magic. I ignored that part. I just saw the murder. But those are the books that I got. I know I didn't say anything this morning because I was busy getting ready because we had an early start date. My friend got here at 9 and then we zoomed off and went to some incredible places. You probably saw some fun. This was a really good birthday. And so now I'm just hanging out here. It's storming. It's getting It's getting cloudy and dark and rain is coming. Blair and I are gonna like get something to eat, even though I ate earlier. But apparently you need to eat multiple times a day. That's crazy. And so I was gonna say I'm gonna crack into one of these books, but I'm not because I'm currently in the middle of reading Malice. And when I say I'm in the middle, I mean I'm very much at the beginning. I'm very much at the beginning. I think I'm maybe 12% into the book, but I am having a good time. I'm still not sure what everything that's going on in Malice. There's like a lot of different POVs, and I think that there's a big bad that's coming, something that's been prophesized to take place, and it's starting to come together. And there's like this king dude, I don't remember his name, and he was calling the other kings together to say like, hey y'all, we have to fight this big bad evil. But then there are other people who are not kings. Some people have no place in society. Like there's just one kid, Corbin, I don't know what his deal is. And then there are these other people and they were like being chased by giants, and I don't really know what that's about. Apparently the giants and the humans have beef. Don't they always have beef? Like find me a fantasy novel where the humans and the giants were not beefing. You can't name one. Maybe you can. If you can, great. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care. And then there are like some other people. There's somebody who I feel like got like some magical powers from someone in exchange for their loyalty. And I don't really know what's happening. There's just a lot going on. And so, but I am interested enough. So I'm probably going to read a little bit more of that. Actually, I'm a liar. I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to watch the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives reunion because that happened today. Happy birthday to me. It really, you know what Robin wants on her birthday? A reunion. And I do. So I'm going to watch that and then get into the bed, read a little bit more of Malice. And then I'll come back in the morning. We can hang out some more because that's what we're doing. We're just hanging out this week because I missed you. Talk to you later. Good morning. It's me. Did I read any last night? I didn't. I got in my bed and I scrolled on the Tickety and the Talks. But I did read comments, so that is kind of like reading, right? I used my eyes. I comprehended words. I think that's reading. Anyway, it's morning-ish, like late morning, and I need to take Blair to a vet appointment. And then I'm gonna come back and do nothing for the rest of the day. I do think I am really gonna try to get some reading in. I might try to find a new audiobook to read because I just finished an audiobook. I think I was finishing Her Eyes, Off with Her Head. That was it, Off with Her Head. Something demonizing women in power. It was good, I enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm gonna get Blair settled. And then I'm gonna read. I might also do some sewing today. I've recently taken up sewing as like a hobby because why not? Why not add another hobby to the mix? So I might do that a little bit because I'm working on a pouch and I just kind of want to get done. And I think that I could get it done in like a couple of hours, maybe. But before I go, I'm gonna make myself coffee. Yes, make a coffee. Take Blair to the vet. Come on back with you guys. I don't know if I'm able to go into the vet right now. They're doing instructions, so like sometimes they just come out and take the dogs or the animals and like go into the room with them. And so I don't know, but we'll see. If not, I might bring my Kindle. Oh my God, Blair, I don't know if you can hear him. He's like whining because he's ready to go, but he doesn't even know where we're going. He's gonna be upsetty spaghetti. Anyway, let's go make some coffee. I'm caffeinated. I've taken Blair to the vet and now I need to take out a second mortgage so that I can pay for that vet visit. Why is the vet so expensive? Why? I just want somebody to answer that for me. Like, what are we doing? We gave him a little shot, or 5 or 17, and then we took some blood. And what are we doing? What are we doing? Why is it $1 million? Anyway, I'm home. Blair is in distress. We left the vet and he looked at me like, girl, why did you bring me here? And to that I say, I don't know. Because I'm supposed to, like once a year or something. Anyway, I'm home and Blair's wiped out. I have energy, but I'm just gonna chill. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna sit on this here couch, this one right here, and I'm gonna read. But what am I reading? Well, I think I said I'm trying to read Malice. I don't know how far in I am. This bookmark means nothing. There's like 2 in here. Actually, one is like the little gift card thingy that you get when someone sends you a gift through Amazon, and I'm keeping it because Steph gave this to me, and I want to remember always that it came from Steph. And then my other bookmark is actually like my tabs, which I have not been using because I have not been reading this book. I've been using my Kindle because I've been reading like at night. And by reading, I say that very loosely because I'll like read a couple of pages and then my eyes will do this thing where they close. And I'm like, oh, it's time for me to end this. Even if I'm like, okay, I'm going to start reading at like, I don't know, 9:30. Something about laying down and reading, doesn't matter what it is. I'm going to be asleep. And it's not even that the book is bad, that the book is boring. I just be asleep. Anyway, I'm going to read a little bit of Malice and Blair is going to take a nap. And am I going to take a nap? I don't know, but I've put a candle on and I'm probably going to find an ambient room and then just chill out for the rest of the day. Like I said, I think I might try to do some sewing later, but I don't know, we shall see. But I do know I'll be staying inside because every time I leave the house, it costs me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Just step outside to take a walk and it's like, oh, you've spent $50. How? How, Sway? So, remember when I said that I was gonna read? I didn't. I took a nap. And I have to apologize in advance because I don't know what this vlog is going to be. It could be something, it could be nothing. Because currently what I'm thinking it is absolutely nothing. It's absolutely nothing. But I did tell myself that I am going to sew a little bit today. So I made this little makeup pouch thingy. This is the prototype. This is ugly. It's like the inside is ugly. The finishes are ugly. It's ugly. And so that was my test one. So this is like the real one I'm making with this fabric. And so that's what I'm gonna work on for a couple of hours. And hopefully I'm gonna get on a Zoom with some friends. We're gonna do some sprints. And I'm hoping that those hoes really are gonna be sprinting, because that's what I'm here for. I wanna get some of this done because I said I was going to, and then I didn't. Because it's already 8 o'clock. Blair has a strict bedtime for us. Strict. This man at 7:30 on the dot will be like, hey girl, it's time for bed. And then he may give me like a half hour or so. But after that, he's like, hey girl, it's bedtime. So I'm not going to be here too long today because Blair said we can't. But I'm going to be here for as long as possible. And then I'm going to get into the bed and I'm going to read if they're still sprinting. If they actually are sprinting, they better be sprinting. So that's the plan. We're back at it again. We're back in this seat, ready to do the thing. It's morning time, and I was gonna start on this earlier because I slept in, but I don't know, where does the time go? Like, what happens with time? I woke up, I got out of bed around 9, and here it is, 11, almost 11:30. And like, what have I been doing with my day? I had breakfast. I gave Blair breakfast, took him outside. That couldn't have taken all of 2 hours. I folded some laundry, made my bed. What? Anyway, we're not here to figure out why I mismanaged time. That's not what we're here. I am going to work on this project for a little tiny bit. And then I have sprints with Ray at noon, so like in 30 minutes. And we're gonna see how much I can get done. My mom is gonna take Blair this evening because tomorrow I'm going to the Beyonce concert, and I was just gonna drop him off tomorrow, but she was like, could you drop him off tonight? And so I'm gonna do that. So when I come back, I will have some free time where I won't feel bad for ignoring Blair, and I will work on this more. But I'm gonna work on this now, and I was gonna say and later. I'm gonna work on this now, and then do sprints. I'm actually gonna read during sprints. That's what I really, really wanna do during sprints. I want to read Malice. Also last night, as I was working on this project, I started Only for the Week, and I am loving it. I am loving it. I love them together, and I swear to God, if they are like, we only were gonna do this for a week and we're not staying, and then they don't stay together, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna riot. Also, her sister, I wanna fight her. The main character sister, Anne-Marie, whatever Marie, I wanna fight her, because why are you being a bitch when you are the one who's marrying your sister's ex-boyfriend, even though like they don't have any feelings for each other anymore. It's all blah, blah. But like, what is your problem? Why are you being like this? Ray once did a video, characters I'd fight. And if I can, she's done this a couple of times. And if I can find the episode where she talks about the sister in this book, I will link it. But she talks about how she wants to fight the sister. And same. Because why are you being so rude? Why you gotta be so rude? I know this is her wedding week, but I would fight her. Put her in her place. Because you're not just gonna talk to me any kind of way when I'm your maid of honor and doing all the things for you and haven't been mean to you. Also, I think that the fiance, the ex-boyfriend dude, something's up with him. I have an inkling of what I think it could be, and I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and I can't figure out who he's in cahoots with, but it's somebody on that island, and yeah, something's happening for sure. Stay tuned to see if I'm correct.
TV shows be your downfall, because look at Nelly and Ashanti. Everybody was like, "Oh,
I was just thinking that.
I'm glad they're finally together." And then those clips of this show, I'm like,
I don't like Io. I don't subscribe to her particular brand of quirky. Like, it just doesn't do it for me.
no, that's fine. That's really, I like her, but I get it, because again, there are people I can't give you, and you at least you have an explanation. I can't tell you I don't like Megan Good.
Why don't I like Miranda Cosgrove? You can't stand her. I don't like her.
Would you say she's like your number one beef?
She's my number one beef, okay?
So, I have finished my pouch. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. It's so much better than the first one I made. Things that were different. I added a little bit more padding to this one, so it had a little bit more structure. As you can see, this one is like more of a boxy shape, and this is just, it's existing. And then the insides, way better. It's way better on the inside of this. Like, my finishes were a little bit better. I'm getting better. You know, every project you learn something new. Did I have some issues because of the thickness of this? Yes, but that's not the point. Oops, stray thread. The point is that I did this. It's cute. I'm gonna put makeup stuff in it. And I did it. I learned things. I made a thing. I perfected. Well, I didn't really perfect this. There were issues. Like the zipper, you can't really see. Well, actually you can. It looks crazy. The zipper looks crazy, but I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that. Proud of myself. Anyway, it's morning time, and not only did I finish working on that pouch, but I also finished what do you call it? What's the name of this book? Only for the Weak. I just finished it, and it was so good. I loved it. I still want to fight Janelle's mom and her sister. Yes, I want to fight them. Because the reason they had issues with Janelle was so stupid. It was so stupid. What, like, you treat your person, like your family, this way over like the dumbest of the dumb reasons. Anyway. So I finished that, loved it, loved Rome as like a book boyfriend. He was so sweet and kind and attentive. And I don't know why it took me so long to read it. I don't know. I think at first I wasn't interested, and then like Ray really wanted me to read it, and I was like, I'll read it, but then I just never got around to it. And then I just needed an audiobook, and it was available, so I read it, and I really, really liked it. Is it a 5-star? No. No. You know, I'm stingy with 5 stars around here, so. You'd have to be the best for me to give it a 5-star, but whatever. What are we doing today? Well, today is Beyonce. I have a little bit of anxiety about it because the traffic, the parking, even though I have a parking pass, just all of the things. I feel like I hate my outfit. I do hate it. I don't feel like I hate my outfit. But like, I'm going to see Beyonce. She is the show, not me. I don't need to look cute, but whatever. So I've got a few more hours to piddle around. I meant to wake up earlier and like, in my head, okay, let's talk about this. You know how like in your head you have an idea of how the day is gonna go? In my head, I was gonna wake up at my regular 7:30. Even though Blair's not here, my body just kind of wakes up at that time. I was gonna wake up at 7:30, get all of these things done, and then 6 o'clock, maybe no, like 6:55, I woke up and I said, you know what, I'm gonna sleep in until whenever. And so then it became like 9 o'clock and I was like, I should get up. And then I was scrolling on my phone and then it was 10 o'clock and I was like, bitch, you need to get up. You do not have time for this. You don't have time. And so here it is, about 10:30. I finished my project because that's what I wanted to do. Like I got up, did stuff, and by stuff I mean I brushed my teeth. And then I got to working on this because there was only like a little bit left. I only had to like sew one thing down. So I did that. It's 10:30. I'm feeling hungry-ish, and so I'm gonna eat something. And then I think I'm gonna try to clean a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna clean a little bit. I'm gonna read a little bit because I did get reading done yesterday on sprints with Ray and Jess. And then I did read a little bit when I got into bed. Go read a little bit, clean a little bit, and then it's gonna be time to get ready to go to Beyonce and have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna make sure that I have a good time. It's the day after Cowboy Carter. What time is it? I don't know. I did look at my phone at one point to see the time, but I forgot. Maybe 10, maybe 11. I don't know. I don't care. I don't plan on leaving this bed. Actually, I do because my house is in shambles. What is it about getting ready for an event where you have to like, I already knew what I was wearing. I already had the outfit like laid out, and yet my room is still a disaster. The bathroom, disaster. Like there's makeup everywhere. Whatever. Beyonce was so fun last night. It was a good time. I'm glad I went with my friend. We had a good time. Getting out of the stadium, another story. I hate going to Northwest Stadium. It is like, if you ever are in the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and you're like, I'm gonna go to a concert or a show, well, not a show, or like, what are those things called? A sporting event? I'm not a sports ball person, I don't know. But if you're ever like, I'm gonna go to Northwest Stadium, just don't. It is the worst. The stadium itself is not so bad, but parking, getting there, terrible. Oh my God, it's the worst. But yeah, the show was great. Hanging out with my friend was a good time. It was a great way to like spend the 4th of the Julys, even though there were no fireworks. I thought that in my delusional mind, there were going to be fireworks. There were going to be fireworks and a whole on like 4th of July, Independence Day thing. Don't ask me why I thought that. I've seen the clips of the other tour stops. I know what was going to happen. Regardless, we had a great time, as you probably see from some of the clips that I just put in, or I'm putting in now. I don't know. That's a future Robin problem to deal with. But I'm just gonna like lay. Eventually I'll get up and nourish myself. But I'm gonna like read. You don't need any B-roll of me reading, because one, I can't find my little, what do you call it? The thing that you put the camera on. I can't find it. There's that. And also, like, you've seen me read. You know what it looks like. But I'm still reading Malice on my Kindle. Book 1 just feels like a setup for letting us get to know the characters, which is fine. I just expected there to be a little bit more action, and maybe because I'm still relatively early on, I think I'm at like 30%. There's not a whole lot that's been going on, except that we're being introduced to a whole bunch of characters. And when I say a whole bunch, I mean there's a lot of characters. I barely remember the 5 people in my daily life, let alone all of these characters in here. I've had to like go back to certain chapters to try to remember who's who and who's connected to who and why I should care. That last question, I still haven't figured out. I still don't know why I should care about most of them. Like, what is their connection to fulfilling this prophecy that there's going to be a war between, I guess, the humans and the giants? I've gotten to a point where I'm sort of invested in seeing what happens with some of the people, but like, I'm still not totally invested in what happens with everybody. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm hoping to love it more so that I continue on with the rest of the series, because I have all of them. But yeah, that's my plan for today. Read a little, relax, and then clean my fucking house because it looks like a disaster. Also, yesterday I was cleaning, and mid-vacuuming, my vacuum broke. It just stopped. I was like, and then it just stopped. And so I have to Google why it stopped. I did a quick Google yesterday, but I didn't have time. I did not have time. And you know what? I'm going to be honest. That vacuum thing is probably not on my list of things to do today. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. So it's not gonna be in me. That's a problem for next week. Because tomorrow I'm going to be out. I've got church. I'm going to be with my mom, and then I'm going to come home. And then Monday, I have to go into the fucking office. I hate that for me. So maybe this is a Tuesday problem. Maybe the vacuum is a Tuesday problem. We'll see. But today, is not. Good morning. I'm just fucking with you. You guys know it's not morning because you know that I laid in bed until forever, and it's now like 6 o'clock. I did get out of bed. Before 6, but I got out of bed and I went to eat. Well, I didn't go to eat. I made something to eat. And then I took a nap. So here I am. I'm going to hang out in my sunroom, get a little vitamin D from the inside. I don't know if you can get vitamin D from being inside, but we're going to try it today. And I'm going to edit this vlog right now, because if I don't do it now, when will I do it? When will you see me again? I don't know. So that's what we're going to do. Thanks for hanging out with me this week of my birth. It was fun. This vlog all over the place. So sorry. Kind of. So yeah. Sorry about that. But I hope you had fun hanging out with me anyways. What did you guys do this week? Did anybody else go see Beyonce on the 4th with me? What did you do for the 4th? I hope there was an abundance of fireworks. Or maybe I hope that there was. Whatever you like. I hope there was that. You know? But I will see you guys in another video when, I don't know, you know this. If you know me, you know There's no rhyme or reason. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.